This is relaxation training. Good. And what I do is I have a towel out, or you can use a mat or something that just is the same every time. And this is it becomes kind of like a cue, like your bed, that it's a place to relax. So we use this to teach it first, and then you can move it to some other locations, and then you get rid of it entirely once they have the skills. So what I'm looking for is for her to do anything that looks a little bit more relaxed than what she's doing. So the barking and all that stuff's not going to do it. So when she does something just a little bit more relaxed, probably like laying down, where she got yesterday. Yes. And then I'm going to just drop a treat. I'm just using her kibble again, since I didn't give her breakfast this morning. She's actually happy to work for her kibble. And so we're going to do that. So now I'm looking for her to do something just a little bit more relaxed, which is maybe good. She put her head down there. She's actually progressed on this way faster than most do. Good. Like way faster. So that's really good news. So you can see she's still kind of amped up. Her good tail's moving a little bit. She's just a little bit fidgety, but some of the signs that she's a little bit more relaxed, or she has her hips cocked off to the side. You can see that leg is sticking out a little bit. So good. That's more relaxed than if they have all their feet under them ready to spring up. And so you're looking for them to put their head down like she's doing, and then start holding it a little bit longer. So now she's in that more ready to go position with her feet tucked underneath her. Her tail's moving, so she's pretty excited right now. And what we're doing is working towards having it be a little bit more relaxed. So you can see I have her on a leash so she can't wander off. But she can do anything she wants on this mat. It's just the things that are going to pay with a treat are anything that looks a little bit more relaxed. Good. So I want her to be facing me so I can see like what her eyes are doing and what her facial expressions are, because that's going to help me know if she's relaxed or not. Good. So when I give her the treat, good. Here. I'm actually, just so that she stays in the frame a little bit better, I tossed it out there so that hopefully she'll be a little bit further away where it's a little easier for you to see. And so then ideally I'm looking for her to come back and be able to lay down really quickly. Good. So there you can see her feet kicked out to the side. That's a more relaxed posture than the feet tucked directly underneath. 1002, 1003. So I'm counting out loud for you, but really I'm just looking for her to hold her head down for a couple seconds before I reward. You see her eyes starting to blink. Good. That's a sign that she's more relaxed. When they're really excited, they don't blink. So her ears aren't going to tell you a whole lot because she's got floppy ears. Good. But the blinking will tell you more when she starts doing the blinking like that. So you see there, she's staring directly at me, wondering if the next treat's going to come. Good. And then when she started to put her head down, she started blinking. So when they're kind of staring at you like this, but when you see their eyes start to soften and they're starting to do a little bit more blinking, that's a sign that they're a little bit more relaxed. So I'm teaching her how to relax first. Okay, so there I was about to give her a treat, but then she started moving around. Good. So that was about 3 seconds. And you can see I'm tossing the treat in between her paws to encourage her to stay in that position. Good. That was 5 seconds. When you start getting to about maybe them holding it for about 15 seconds, you start to see more true relaxation. Right now she's trying to just figure out what I want, which is her putting her head down. But she's not actually relaxed yet. You can see she's still fidgety. So when they get to the point where you've worked up to them holding it for about 10 to 15 seconds, then you're going to start to see real relaxation. Good. So the time I started my count was when she stopped all that fidgeting. Oops, I tossed the tray a little bit too close and it caused her to move. I was hoping she'd stay a little bit further back so you could see better, but the time I start counting is when she's got her head down and she's not moving, not sniffing, not kind of rolling her head around a little bit, but just still. Good. That's not my preference for them to be on their side like that because they usually tend to kind of spring up a little bit more. I prefer when they are more like this, like she is right now. Good. So that was 5 seconds. And I'm counting in my head. I could probably count out loud here too so you can see it. So I'm at 5 seconds right now. So I start counting when she puts her head down. And none of that is going to get her anything. I'm just completely ignoring all of that. The only thing that's going to get her something is when she does something that's a little bit more settled. And I'm about to run out of space on my... Oops, now we're all tangled. Okay. Good.